the portfolio, don't think of it as one portfolio. If you think of one portfolio, you're going to try to make that one portfolio answer all of your problems. In other words, please, please, please look at this portfolio and give me a job. I can do calligraphy, I can do design, I can walk your dog, I can do black and white, I can do color, I can do nudes, I can do clothes stuff, I can do cows. And your portfolio suddenly becomes scattered. I walked into a rep years ago that had a lot of tear sheets from actual jobs. I mean, I sat down, he was across the desk, and he flipped through my book like a phone book. He said, yeah, what do you like to do? I said, well, I like that colored pencil technique that just went by and that oil painting technique. He goes, oh, good, well, you should pick one or two. Close the book. He shoved it across the desk. He goes, because I've forgotten what you do already. And after 10 years in the business, that was like arrows in the chest to me. And so I was pissed off at him, and he brought his partner in who said the exact same thing to me right away without actually talking to one another. So I went home on the plane thinking, those guys are jerks, until I realized I was the jerk. I had this portfolio that no one could identify who the heck I was. And that made a difference. It was 1988, I remember the year, because I was pissed off at myself for not focusing. I knew exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to do oil painterly style. I wasn't getting a chance to do it. I was constantly looking for the hot new style that everybody was going to buy, and I was going to be the lauded illustrator, and it was a load of junk. And what I needed to do was to do the best thing for me and to focus. At that point, the book got very flexible so that I was focusing toward different clients. So if Time magazine called and they needed a portrait on the cover, I am not going to send them my cow portfolio. They're not going to get it. They don't buy cows, and they don't buy landscapes, and they certainly don't buy pretty figures, flowers, and or nude figures. I knew that, so I needed to develop a portfolio of portraiture. That's what they buy, and that's what you see on the cover. So that portfolio, pull out all the cow paintings, all the nude stuff, put in all the portraits, so it's flexible. Maybe one or two landscapes things in there so they can see you have a range, and send that off to the client. So what I'm saying about the flexibility with your portfolio, it can be 2, 3, 4, 5 different portfolios. You change pieces in and out depending on the client you're going after. And you need to research your client. That's what Richard does.